Good morning and welcome. My name is Lina and I'm the Guest Experience Manager at Banyan Trialola. So today we are interviewing for the position of Guest Experience Supervisor. Good morning, Lina. Thank you very much for having me. My name is Francesca Marin and I've been part of the Banyan Trialola front office team for almost 1 year. So I'm very passionate about luxury hospitality. I am also fluent in several languages and I believe in creating personalized experiences that last a lifetime. Well, thank you very much for sharing, Francesca. Let's start with something inspiring. Can you please tell me about one of the most memorable guest experience you personally designed? Yes, of course. One that stands out is it was a surprise birthday that we organized inside a canyon here at the hotel, and the guests had no idea. So we created a full setup with Arabic suites, with music under the stars. It required a lot of coordination between several departments, but of course we managed to do it all under pressure. Obviously, seeing their emotional reaction reminded me why I love this job. That sounds beautiful. Now, please describe me a time when a guest was very upset and how did you handle it? Once I had this very upset guest, and it was because the room was not ready upon check-in and they had a very long flight. So what we did is after that I met them and I remained in contact throughout their whole stay, making sure that everything was impeccable and every detail was taken care of. Okay, now let's imagine a very busy day with several VIP arrivals and limited staff. How would you prioritize your tasks? I first identify what affects the guest experience the most, and then we proceed to do the admin tasks. For any operation, communication is key, and keep priorities straight. And then operation goes smooth even under very hard pressure. Please tell me, how have you used guest feedback or KPIs to improve the quality of the service? Well, at Alula, I started tracking upsell conversion and response times during the pre-arrival phase. After analyzing the data, we adjust email templates and improve personalization. In just a month, response rate went up 35% and upsell revenue increased. Small changes make a big difference when they are data-driven. Wow, that's very impressive. Let's talk about upselling. How do you ensure you're promoting experiences without making guests feel pressured? What I do believe on is emotional selling. I first understand what the guest values, time, privacy, immersion, and then I recommend experiences that align with those interests. It's never about selling, it's about curating their stay. Here is a quick case. 2 villas lose power 1 hour before the VIP check-in. What's your plan? I would first inform engineering to prioritize those villas, and then I would communicate it straightforward with the team so that everyone is aware of what's happening. After that, I would prepare a temporary setup with drinks and amenities in the lounge so that whenever the guests arrive, they will feel relaxed, and obviously we need to be transparent and inform them about the situation. Once it's resolved, I would personally follow up with an apology amenity. And finally, tell me about a long-term guest request that required persistence. So we once had a repeated guest who wanted a custom dessert photo shoot. This was very hard to coordinate because it required special government approval since we're in Saudi Arabia. But it took several weeks of follow-up, coordination, and also written requests. But at the end, it all went perfectly. I want to know, what would your manager say is your biggest strength? I think she would say ownership. I think when I take this responsibility for something, I don't let it go until it's done. Can you please tell me, how do you ensure privacy and discretion when dealing with VIP or royal guests? By maintaining full confidentiality, avoiding names and details in casual communication, also ensuring the staff is reminded regularly about discretion, informed about who are the guests and why we shouldn't be disturbing them as well. Thank you, Francesca. I really appreciate your detailed answers. You have demonstrated great leadership, qualities that truly define a guest experience supervisor. One thing that I would suggest is to quantify your achievements even more. Thank you very much for your time and enthusiasm. Thank you, Lina. It was a pleasure.